Hi, and welcome to my check-in number 2. This is for February 13th, 2019. Today it is 6:55 a.m. I'm headed to what is called Activate Study Hall. This is something that ActiveCampaign is putting on. And it's a educational thing where I guess they teach you how to do ActiveCampaign better, which is in business marketing automation, business automation thing, where you can set up automated funnels and automate some of your follow-up and your onboarding and whatever else you do. I've personally used it for funnel stuff, like for example, to invite people to sign up for a strategy call if they watched a webinar, or sign up for a webinar if they downloaded my lead magnet, and just automate some of my follow-up. I'm also using it kind of as a CRM, which allows me to automate some of my follow-up emails and stuff like that, and it's nowhere near optimized in a good way. So hopefully I'll learn something there, and maybe even meet some good people. Networking is a good thing for business. So, and then once I get back to the office, it'll probably be 1:30, 2 o'clock, probably 2 o'clock, because this thing goes to 1:30. Hoping they include some kind of lunch. But once I get back to the office, which is also known as my home, I'll probably be in catch-up mode, because I'll, have been at this thing all day. So get a little bit done, and then all of a sudden, in like an hour and a half, it'll be time to go get the kids. So don't think it'll be the most productive day in terms of getting stuff done. The good news is I don't have any SEO updates to get out, and SEO updates is something that just takes forever for me. Even though I have people on my team helping me out, like creating a lot of the stuff, because when I do the updates, it's kind of my time to be an SEO strategist and come up with strategy, and I put together a list of action items that we have to do for our ongoing SEO plan. So I get a little bit nervous that I'm making the right decision, and so I tend to think about things a little bit more, and that's kind of where that time ends up going. After work is over, it'll be, and I'll probably go back to work after all this stuff is said and done. I'm coaching my son's soccer team. We have our first game today, and so that's pretty short. Then we got to do the Cub Scout thing, and then just looking both ways before I turn. The biggest thing I'm working on right now is still, and I didn't get any of this done yesterday, but just trying to build out my list to do my outreach. There's a busy intersection right here. I need to start my outreach campaign. That's like it's letting me go. It's the number one thing I need to do right now, is get my outreach campaign, my direct outreach campaign going. Olivier, the guy I'm working with on this stuff, said he's going to email me today. I've been kind of waiting on him a little bit. I sent him kind of a big email, so it's one of those ones where people probably will see it and be like, "Oh God, I have to. This email is going to take 30 minutes to just reply to." So, but he's I sent him some stuff, and I think we're going to be good to go there. And then once that email is happening, I want to start doing some more Facebook direct outreach. I've been hearing people have success with doing direct outreach on Facebook, where they're in like a group and they interact with someone, or see people are in there, and then they reach out to them directly first by friend requesting them, and then reaching out to them in a messenger message, and offer them, a 15-minute call, or I guess maybe what I could do is the PDF of the SEO e-commerce cheat sheet would be something I could offer, and just try to build value in their eyes, I guess. I guess it's the same thing we're doing over email, really. Yeah, getting something like that going, I think, would be good. And what I'm building towards is a few things. I'm building towards being able to have the cash flow needed to run an ad campaign. Because in the digital marketing space, from what I understand, people are spending like $1,000 to $1,500 to acquire a new customer. And that's pretty expensive when you don't have a ton of cash flow, which I don't. I have a decent amount, but I can't do a whole ton of that. Like, it's kind of risky if I'm not really sure the stuff is going to work. So my thought is, if I can get the predictable lead generation to happen from direct outreach, I can start automating that and start investing in some ads, because I'll have better cash flow. And I also like to hire someone to come in and help me a little bit, to help me with keyword research, and I've got somebody, somebody who really understands the English language well, who can help me make decisions and knows keyword research pretty well, who can help me. I don't know. The people on my team are not necessarily English as their first language, so it's been a challenge. So, but then again, I need better cash flow to be able to hire some more help. So those are some big things I'm working towards. I've been kind of growing my Twitch channel, just kind of running reruns all day. That's been helping, without me needing to do much streaming. YouTube, my first video yesterday got 35-ish views on the first day. I marketed it on Facebook, Twitter, Discord for my gaming community people, and shared it with some private groups that I'm in, or a private group that I'm in, and got a few comments, got a few likes. So I think overall it's gotten watched more than most of my videos have, but I've also marketed it more. But some good reception. And on the fitness side, I am still trying to rehab this shoulder injury I got going on, which I've kind of been watching a lot of physical therapists who have YouTube channels, and they give you some little tests you can do, and based on their tests, I think it's a shoulder impingement, which is like the clavicle or something like that, or I don't know, your shoulder like pinching a nerve or something along those lines. And they give you all kind of little exercises you can do, and I've been trying a few of them, and I don't know, it's just not, might need to go see a doctor soon, but I'm gonna give it a few more weeks before I do that. Maybe that's a mistake, but it's kind of preventing me from getting into the gym and lifting weights, which I like to do. So yeah, that's my check-in. Have a great day.